Hi. Even though I really like James Gunn doing the DC stuff and all that, James Gunn had like a crucial part of the Scooby Doo live action movies that were like the other one, not the prequel one. But I'm saying this because the whole Velma being lesbian thing, I'm a little confused about the live action Scooby Doo thing because he has things to do with it, and he mentioned that she was always supposed to be lesbian and everything. Well, when Velma in that thing got mad with Fred about always being with Daphne the whole time when they split up and all that stuff, it's like to me, I don't really get it because I don't think she even needs to even care about that, because if she is lesbian and if Daphne's straight, shouldn't really matter unless she's like just annoyed by Fred's opinion about being with Daphne or something. Because the whole conversation with Fred and Velma in the live action Scooby Doo, when he mentioned, it's like, oh, it's not because Daphne's like hot, like I see smart, like geeky dorks like you hot too, geeky dorks like you hot too. And I was like, to me, Velma doesn't really need to get too like crazy offended by what Fred's saying, unless it's the whole thing, it's the empowerment and all that stuff. Is I don't get what's going on with that situation with Velma, the live action stuff. And what's even more confusing is the Velma show that came out on HBO Max. They made a spoiler alert if you even care about this, but spoiler alert about the Velma show. But she ends up falling for Norville, aka the Shaggy, but like they can't call him Shaggy because they don't have the rights to Shaggy. So they found a loophole by calling him Norville, his actual given name, birth name. But yeah, like she falls for Norville, and since that, and also she keeps mentioning she likes Fred the entire time in the entire show, like always referencing it all the time. But so this Velma must be bi but prefers guys, or likes guys and then experiences a lesbian situation with Daphne for the first time or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. But it's a little confusing, right? And, like, this Velma is definitely different than the other Velmas. But yeah. And of course, the other Velmas are very arrogant about their like know-it-all type of thing. So they kept that, but this Velma's not a genius or like really smart, because she mentioned she copies math to Norville's homework, which is really weird because Norville should be the sort of the dumb one, you know. At least Shaggy's supposed to be the dumb one, sort of. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. All I'm saying is that whole conversation with Fred and the live action thing, live action Scooby Doo, kind of confusing. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Well, excuse me. But yeah, that's the one thing that confused me. That's all I have to say, and the whole thing is odd.